Hello my friends and welcome to episode 53 of Bex CE. And it is time to pick another difficult mission off of the list. Oh yes, I forgot. This 4.5 skull is like got huge money on offer. So I can only presume that it's actually going to be pretty hard. Or if I just go for cold hard cash. Whatever. Who should we bring? I guess a guy with bulwark would be useful, even if I haven't got anybody with flush, because they're all injured. Actually, this would probably be a bit better. All right, let's go. Let's go, go, go. It's funny because, I'm looking at my mech lab and there are so many things there that I've not used, like the Warhammer and so on. And I've built them just to show how I would build them. But the lack of jump jets really makes them not particularly usable. Even the Atlas is arguably not a great pick because of the lack of jump jets. The terrain is, in HBS's Battletech, the terrain is always really complicated and very abusable if you have vertical mobility. And without vertical mobility, it's just very hard to maneuver mechs. And even if you can maneuver them, into a good position, slower mechs without jump jets are just basically forced to trade damage like the AI does, as in to just stand there and fire, not really do anything clever. You don't really win matches comfortably by not doing anything clever. Oh right, it's this map. That's the version of this map. And this section is cut off. There are a few things that you can do on this map, but usually what you do is you use this ridge line to engage enemies in this area and this area as they come around the corner. Oh look, the first victim is right there in the corridor of death. "85 tons of fail." Let's just engage. What the hell? Let's just engage him straight away. Especially since he's not moved. Headshot. Alright, we unsettled his ass. Okay, they got a lock on my stalker, but they don't actually have a direct firing solution, so Good luck with that. Let's not run myself too hot. Alright, now he's stressed. That's really going to ruin his chance to hit. Oh, they reserved. Well, that was clever. And by clever, I mean that was dumb. Because that just allows me to have another go. Oh, I think I got the weapon systems. Oh, no, not quite. Now he's panicking. Now he can't fire his weapons at all. If you're panicking, your 2-hit penalty is so high, you will not land your missiles or most of your weapons. Oh, that's a crab. That's a crab. Okay, might be wise to pull back slightly. There's a dude up here. It's not a great shot. We've got luck. Oh! Picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements. Got him! Nice. Okay, that's most of his weapons gone. I mean, they keep locking the Stalker, but they haven't actually got a good shot. And if I move here, they will have no shot, so... I want 5 tokens or 6, but if I go for 6 tokens, I'm going to be in a more vulnerable position. And he's gone! Not a surprise, we just absolutely pounded him non-stop. Till he wet the bed, so... So far I've traded about 200 damage for a Stalker, so I'm quite happy. Time has come to back away from the fight. No, no, no. It's just a little hello. Oh, that's a vehicle. I hear a tank moving around. I hear another tank moving around. 60 tons. I wonder what it is. Because it could be an SRM/LRM boat. Oh, it's a laser carrier. Might be wise to make that disappear. Like Hunchback on wheels. Fortunately, a lot less armor than the disco back. I think one launcher should be plenty here. Pop. And then there were 6. Okay, I mean, it's fine to have a lock, but you haven't got a shot, so... Except that one dude with the missile rack. I think I should jump forward and try and put some hurt on this boy. Sure, why not? I got plenty of health left. Oh, it's a stalker up there. But it's not a missile one. Alright, it's another 100 damage. Man, he had a clean shot from up there and he switched to a broken shot. Nevertheless, I will back away from the hill, having seen that, because I don't want to be constantly poked at with lasers. Yeah, that's about the extent of how far these lasers can fire. Okay, it's another 100 damage. Oh, it's got ace pilot, right? Can move after shooting if it has not moved yet. Let's put that to the test. Although, let's not run too hot, shall we? Nice. Now, let's be somewhere else. Ooh, that is actually going to exceed my heat capacity. But that is not. That is on the line. Pixel perfect. I actually can't back up anymore because I'll actually be out of range. Eat missiles. Oh, you know that hurt. The fact that he's got LRMs in his CT means that he'll soon be on the path to destruction. We'll have no chance to survive. Ha ha ha. Seriously though, CT ammo is really dumb. And an awesome that's a missile boat is really weird. Okay, it's a shield arm, so not really anything to worry about there for him. You know, other than the fact that he's taken tons of damage. Don't know how many enemies are left. that haven't taken their turn. Alright, he's lost a weapon system. That stalker up there is going to be a real pain in my ass. Oh, that's a tank. It's a tank with what looks like a pair of AC2s. Who knows what else it's got. Let's make this boy dead. Oh! The missile found the ammo, and that was that. Right. Now we got the crab to deal with. Or the stalker, if I can get sight on him. Which I might be able to, actually. This stalker on the hill is actually more dangerous than this crab. Ow! I say that, and he immediately puts a breaching shot into my leg. But it's still true. The height advantage is just immense now, since they changed how it works. Jump capability has been greatly diminished. Come on. Ah, it's not a great hit. Alright, he's down to 1 HP in one of the missile sides. Ah, that's where the SRM ammo is as well, which is highly likely to go volatile. I'm on the high ground here, by the way, so I'm not about to get my block punched off by the I'm not about to get my block knocked off by the crab. We made the hole. Where are you going? Ah, he's sensor locking the hopper for a follow-up. Alright. Can you please land a few shots in here and blow this up? That would be lovely. We could say goodbye to half his weapons. Oh, I only got one hit. It was not a good hit. Oh, he went for the Wolverine. Excellent. I thought he was going to go for the Grasshopper. The Grasshopper only had 2 evasion tokens and was totally exposed. Alright, I can definitely hurt the boy now. That's the tank. Ah, if only I hadn't lost a jump jet. I could totally be all up in that guy's business right now. There's actually a ridgeline here that prevents movement. So let's go here, and I'll worry about getting him later. Okay. Alright, the whole front is now exposed. Let's get in there. Time for surgery. Nice. Oh, he's stressed now. No, he's facing the other way. It's like he wants to lose all of his weapons. Oh, nice. And he's gone. Ah. Total fail. Gotta love that AC-20 accuracy. Total garbage weapon. That's just to annoy him. I don't actually plan to kill him through the front. Okay, there's the other tank. I heard him moving around for quite some time. Hello, buddy. Let's go with the high damage ones. Oh, we made a hole already. He's lucky the ammo didn't pop, considering that was machine gun fire going in there. Okay, it's fine. Right, let's see what he does. Okay. For a man who suddenly finds himself with 2 mechs behind him, it's a bit of a casual move, that. It's sort of still worth attacking the front in case I bust his morale, and also when you shoot at the rear you seem to get the legs on the arms sometimes, so... I was sort of hoping that he would turn around to face his attackers in the rear quadrant, but he didn't. That's 2 tanks over there. This explains so much. The 80-ton vehicle seems to be stuck, which is hilarious. I think the time has come to end this boy. Oh my god, how did that happen? Somehow my machine guns did not find any of the ammunition. Let's hope my Wolverine is a little bit more successful. Oh my god, how? How? 1 HP? Are you kidding me? Could you spread that damage out more? Wow, thanks to RNGesus there, I'm actually, that Wolverine's actually really vulnerable. Alright, we stressed him, that's gonna hurt his chance to hit. Ooh! Again with the breaching shot. Alright, it's not too serious. Well, he's had his go now, so he's done. That was some pretty horrendous shooting there. Okay. Simple enough. He's panicking, so I'm wondering if I can just smack him and he'll eject now. A punch pretty much anywhere might be fatal, but we'll see. Oh, except there. Oh, he's gone. And he's gone. Oh, there's 2 more tanks stuck down there. Make the bulldog disappear and then we're good. AI, but what does the A stand for? Okay, let's go, team. I mean, stuff like this just really is kind of silly. They're stuck. And I'm not even sure why they are stuck, because that looks like maneuverable terrain, but they're stuck. So I have the opportunity here to just run up and cool down. And you know, you can just do something cheesy like this. The boy is sensor locked, so I can just drop missiles on him. He probably would have been quite the pest. 5 AC2s is actually pretty painful. Alright, what is he? Behemoth! God, this thing would have been quite the pest as well. Well, there goes 140 hit points. I mean, I can just LOS control this guy to death. No need to even risk any damage. Looks like I actually have a shot from here. Oh, he dead. Sweet. That will blunt enthusiasm for what is now Lyrian Commonwealth territory. That crab managed to get some damage done to me with its friggin' breaching shot nonsense. Irritating for us as players because, you know, we worry about internal damage and such. AC-20 is really not a great weapon because the damage per ton is pretty bad. The computer is often not playing to kill you, it's playing to try and RN Jesus a kill. Oh, a command console! Nice! Heavy though. Removing the command console will damage it, and it will no longer be mountable in any mech. Harsh. Still a fantastic piece of kit, though. Oh, we got a top-end SRM-6 here as well. And lots and lots and lots of junk. It's a top-end comm system as well. Two 85-ton stalkers. The 4N. Which has disco fever power. But is less of a missile boat. And the 3F, the classic. Many missiles make light work. Alright, I mostly got junk. I could have had a crab, but you know, why bother? I've already got an Atlas. It's not jump capable, so. If you're gonna make a mech that's not jump capable, it might as well be, or it needs to be a missile boat, so it can be effective, so it can always engage. I'm sure the enemy feels a bit. If the enemy had feelings, they'd probably feel a bit annoyed at the fact that their vehicle support got trapped in a ditch. Maybe they should have run back there with tow cables and tried to pull them out. Yes, Vega is taken. Probably should have built a third mech bay. Oh well. Sadly, the minor damage on this mech means I can't store it. Sad times. I'm not really sure how I feel about the 4N, to be honest. It's the 85-ton version of the 4P, without the benefits of being a heavy. So, let's make the repairs here quickly. Let's go to the hiring hall and have a look, see if there's any dudes. Haramaki. Wow, he has a lot of nice abilities, even though his stats are quite low. Sure, why not? Let's get in that shop. Now we finally have access to it. Now we've swapped out the locals for more favorable. Oh, an exchanger, sweet. Kind of wish I hadn't lost the last one, but you know, whatever. I guess it's better than nothing. Okay, well that's zero excitement. Okay, Grasshopper. You lost a jump jet, so how are you not? Kind of weird that there's no label on this indicating that it has damage. Because we didn't actually take any structure damage at all. Funnily enough. You can take a crit when your armor runs out, even if you don't take any structure damage at all, which is kind of weird actually, but you know. There you go. Okay. Now, finally, we can make the missile boat we all dreamed about. Don't really need enormous armor on the rear here. You know, I'd actually really like to fit these, but I think I need something bigger. Unless... So this could be pretty funny. So these launchers, they generate hardly any heat at all. They're actually really heat efficient. Even more heat efficient than LRM-5s are, although LRM-5s will weigh less, but still. Only 8 heat each. 40 per volley, so 3 rounds, 3 volleys a can. So that's 12 volleys right there. So now the question is, could we actually add some disco and sort of have a mixed, instead of making this pure missiles? This is quite efficient actually, -3 heat, 13. Let's bring this one along as well. I think an extra missile can would probably be a good idea. Who thought a lack of LRM cans would be a problem? Okay, that's better. So, now... Okay, so let's make that neutral. I wonder if I should fit the command console on this, since it won't be on the front line. Okay, so now the question is, do we pack a load of medium lasers for when people try to get in our personal space, or do we add large lasers and have a little bit of extra bite at long range? Actually, large lasers are just a bit too heavy. Let's be fair here. A little bit of short-range stopping power ought to make things interesting. How many more do we want? There may be situations where we don't use the missile launchers as well, but simply use the lasers. For personal, close encounters of the personal kind. Okay, it's actually pretty solid. 109 heat for the Alpha, but we're not going to use the missile launchers and the lasers at the same time. They are for different situations. It does make you wonder if an exchanger would be slightly more efficient here. quite heavy though. But as we know, the missile launchers are heat neutral. In fact, they're not even heat neutral. They are less than heat neutral with this setup. So we will be ice cold until the moment the lasers are required to come into play. I just get the feeling that no, yeah, that's fine. 109 minus 45. You could fire everything from cold and still be able to fire everything again from cold. But by that point you would be incredibly hot. But that's okay. This is for when people get too close for comfort and / or the missile launchers have run out. 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, over 45. Still quite hot. I think it might be too hot. Even for point defense, it might be too hot. $45. That'll do. We'll be able to keep these point defense lasers running for much longer, even if it will be a bit less vicious. Right, I don't really have anything to add here, so... It's nice to have some medium lasers to just deal with those enemies as they close in. Even if you are sacrificing, you know, probably like sacrificing 40 to 60 LRM damage to get that set up. But having that extra, you know, 120 laser damage when you really need it is actually quite good. And the thing is, you know, I have two philosophies. If I'm going to have nothing but missile launchers or nothing but an ammo-based weapon, then it's going to have enough ammo so that the ammo never runs out. Because if the ammo runs out, your mech is effectively dead or disabled. And if we're not going to have tons and tons of ammo, if we're going to have about 12 to 15 volleys, which is sort of like an optimal amount for most situations, 10 to 15 volleys, then we're going to have some backup weapons for when that ammo runs out in those situations where it's a long, enduring fight and we actually need that extra bit of ammo to keep going. Alright, we have a couple of 5 skulls here that we can do. So why not? Let's do one next time. And we'll bring out some of our new toys. Just for fun. I think I've long sort of won the campaign, as it were. There's no stopping me now. I'm unbelievably wealthy. Watch it from the surface. It's a nice safe option pick there. Okay. Most of my costs are the huge amount of pilots that I've got. Okay, well, we've all seen stalkers in combat before. I always play... So this is the thing. This campaign will probably end maybe after... Oh, the contracts have changed. Thanks to Galaxy at War, the contracts have changed again. Does that mean that the planet has been recaptured? No. Okay, whatever. I always like to play as if I was going to carry on playing my campaign forever. It's just a good way to play, basically. Hard contact, that seems like a good way to end things. That's a hard mission normally. In Lowlands, we haven't done one in Lowlands for a while either. But yeah, it's inevitable that we reach a point where we've effectively won, and now we're just grinding missions, and even at the highest difficulties, these missions will not be that challenging. But anyway, I might take some mechs that I don't normally use out of the garage for the next mission, so I will see you then.